It was a quiet land, far from the heart of the Roman Empire, a place where the winds whispered through the trees and the rivers flowed like time itself. But beneath that calm exterior, something was about to erupt. A fury, a fire, a woman. Her name was Boudica. They took everything from her, her land, her family, her pride. But what they couldn't take was her rage. And soon all of Britannia would feel it. Before Boudica became a symbol of rebellion, she was a queen, a leader of the Iceni tribe, a Celtic people in what is now modern-day England, a quiet, almost invisible queen to history until the Romans came. They promised peace, but when Boudica's husband died, leaving his kingdom to her and their daughters, that peace was shattered. The Romans, known for their discipline and their cruelty, took her lands, and when she stood up to them, they flogged her in public, stripped her dignity and her daughters. They suffered an even worse fate. That day, something inside Boudica broke. But it wasn't her spirit, it was her restraint. For most, this might have been the end of their story, but for Boudica, it was just the beginning. Welcome to the channel, where history meets storytelling. If you're drawn to tales of rebellion, resilience, and the fight for justice, you're in the right place. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and join us as we dive into the untold stories of history's most compelling figures. After the Romans violated her daughters and stripped her of everything, Boudica did what no one expected. She rallied an army. Not just of her own people, the Iceni, but neighboring tribes who had also suffered under Roman rule. A queen turned warrior. And her rage? It was like wildfire. Colchester, the first to fall, a Roman settlement reduced to ashes. Londonium, modern-day London, met the same fate, its streets running with the blood of its citizens. Boudica showed no mercy. After all, the Romans had shown her none. At first, it seemed she might actually succeed. The great Roman Empire, humiliated by a queen from the edge of their empire. City after city fell until the final battle, Watling Street. This was where it all ended. The Romans, outnumbered but organized, lured Boudica into a trap. Her forces, wild with rage, were no match for the discipline of Roman legions. The rebellion was crushed, and with it, Boudica's hopes. Boudica fought for justice, for her family and for her people. But her rage, that fire which fueled her rebellion, was also what led to her downfall. She was blinded by it, driven by revenge. In her grief, she believed that destruction could heal her. It's a lesson we can all take something from. When we let rage take the wheel, we lose sight of the bigger picture. Passion is powerful, but without strategy, without balance, it can lead us down the wrong path. Boudica's legacy is remembered for her defiance, her bravery, but also for the cost of letting emotion overwhelm reason. So, what can we learn from Boudica? That we can't always control what happens to us, but we can control how we respond. We can fight back, stand tall even in the face of injustice. But we must not let our rage blind us to the path ahead. Boudica may have lost her final battle, but her story has lived on for nearly 2,000 years, a reminder that sometimes, even in defeat, we leave behind a legacy. Thank you for watching. If you found this story as compelling as I did, give the video a like and subscribe for more powerful lessons from history. And tell me in the comments, what would you do if you were in Boudica's shoes? Would you have done the same, or would you have chosen a different path?